Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, May 23rd. I haven't filmed in a bit, but I've still been out here doing some stuff a little bit during the week, and of course, out here on the weekends. Got the donor car here. Got it parked on the side where the Cougar was previously. I'm gonna work on doing a bit of disassembly on this today. Not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. Probably try to get the exhaust off, get the engine farther along so we can pull some of the bracing off. We'll see. I'm not supposed to pull the suspension off because then you can't move it, so I'll consider that. But yeah, I've just been greasing, using some spray I have to spray nuts and bolts and stuff down here. Doing an attempt to make it easier to get apart when that comes along. I have been spraying the little rubber grommets around the car with WD-40 in an attempt to possibly save them if I can get them off without damaging them and reuse them on the Eliminator. So there's some right there, one up there, those. So yeah, I've been working on that. We got a couple sets of tie rods in here that I've been spraying them, but I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to take these apart. I don't know what people do to get this threaded sleeve disconnected from the tie rod ends, because you almost have to do it on the car because it has to be bolted to something. You can't just put it in a vise; it won't stay in the vise. So maybe I'll try to figure that out today. I might have to take apart the donor a little bit. Maybe they're bolted on here somewhere. I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. Got all the nuts and bolts down here. I'm working on getting this stuff cleaned up. Motor mount parts. There's not a freaking spider down here. Phosphate and oil parts. I have them all split up by finish based on the Osborne manuals. So I'm probably going to work on organizing all this, putting stuff in piles that we don't need, making more room along here. Oh, here's something new too. I'll tell you about that in a sec. And trying to make room over here so I can move the car down. I can rotate the car because I do need to get inside. Just got finished. My dad and I pulling this engine and trans combo out of the donor car right here. Took us a couple hours. Calm down. Wasn't too bad. Came out pretty easily. It's a pretty solid rust-free car, so getting all the bolts and stuff out wasn't too bad. Everything came out pretty easily. I'd already prepared a lot of stuff to pull it out, so went pretty smoothly. Identified the block at least as being original. It's got a partial VIN stamp. It's kind of cool right there. You can see it. It's like a F5722, which is missing a few numbers, but that pretty much coincides with the car. F567226. So it's missing a few, but it's I would assume it's the original block. So yeah, 351 Windsor. It's got an aftermarket intake. Originally it was a 2-barrel. Gonna be selling this thing. I think it has an FMX on it, I'm assuming. I don't know what else would have came on it. Not a C6, not a big block. So there's that. Getting up selling the thing because we don't need it. A couple parts are gonna be taken off, and nuts and bolts, and that's pretty much it. Maybe like motor mounts and stuff. I don't know. I'll have to see if that stuff is gonna work. Even have the original exhaust manifolds still on it, date coded. You can even read the dates. 90, April 69. Fan, AC condenser, blah blah blah, water pump, heat shield. Need this for my car. Don't need that auto cross member for the trans. Don't need power steering pump. But yeah, anyway, when you're putting this thing up for sale, I gotta take pictures of it, put it up on the online, wherever. Doing a little bit of organizing. working on taking the dash apart. Did some grinding on the Cougar just because I was bored. This is all bonded over, dented a couple places. Grinded it down just because I didn't have anything better to, well, I have better things to do, but I didn't feel like doing those things. So you can see there's a coat of Bondo pretty much all along this whole quarter end. It's pretty beat up. Obviously this is gonna have to get cut out. I'm hoping we could save the quarter, or sorry, the rocker. I don't know. Obviously the quarter's toast from at minimal here down. So yeah, pretty bad. Just some small things like taking out some parts I hadn't removed yet, so just the trunk hinges. Got the shock out that was just hanging here forever. Took the other quarter, the passenger quarter. Took some crap off that one. That was just freaking, you know, shoddy ass repair back in the day. All right, good morning. It's Sunday, June 7th. I'm gonna see how much I can get done taking apart the front end of the donor car. Obviously take the coil spring covers off, see if I can get the shocks out, try to get the coil springs out. Just trying to take apart the front end, front suspension. I'm gonna see if I can take apart the tie rods on the other tie rods I have. So I was able to get all these, well, almost all of them apart. Those are the tie rod ends for that side. Here's the ones for this side. Some of the sleeves I kind of get off, the adjusting sleeves, such as that one and that one. They're just so on there, and no matter what I do, even if I try to tighten the other side to try to get off, it just keeps going up the rod. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. This one's been replaced